just tell all of you that whatever opportunity that comes, you have to use it.
And seize it with your two hands, right?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Great. This is James.
All I want to say is that it's not always good to be in your comfort zone and think you are okay where you are. You
Right.
always have to come out and explore something new.
Yes.
I came out of my comfort zone. This is not my fault of experience. I came
Right.
out of my comfort zone. I learned how to make briquettes, solar wires, and I'm contributing my own quota towards climate change actions.
No, this is really impressive.
The youth should come out of their comfort zone and then make do with every opportunity that comes their way, and I'm sure they will appreciate or they will be glad and came out of their comfort zone and learn something. Who knows, maybe what you are doing now is not your fault, it's not what you are actually meant to do. When you come out of your comfort zone and you learn something new, you might develop interest and you might solve bigger issues with coming out of your comfort zone and learning something. So I'm really glad to be part of everything of the program, and I'm really glad to be contributing towards making this project a success.
Excellent. This is good. You mentioned something. Comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
You know, the reality is that what I've learned is good things come through hard work and perseverance. And the first thing that you need is passion. So I usually put it this way. So the young people of Africa and even the entire world, they need three things. Firstly is attitude. So attitude is quite very simple. The ability to be humble, to listen, to take instruction and guidance. And once you develop that attitude to learn new things, you will achieve more. And part of attitude is to avail yourself when needed. Because you guys, you're not doing this for money. You came voluntarily. That's why it's innovative volunteerism. You voluntarily avail yourself and use your time and your talent to be turned to skills by applying effort, and use that to do something innovative. So you volunteer yourself to bring innovation. That's innovative volunteerism. The second aspect is a skill, right? Which I'm going to round off by asking the interpretation. So you know, when I hear young people, they say, okay, we want jobs. That's fine. Where are the skills? And actually, the best premium you have is not money in a bank or a car or a building. It's your skills. Because with a skill, you can do something and make money. Without a skill, you cannot do anything. And with a skill, you can solve a problem, because the problems are disguised opportunities. So where there is a problem, you should be excited. And the excitement should be to develop a solution to solve that problem. And I usually say that we need to become annoyed with poverty. When we become annoyed with poverty, then we will generate solutions that can solve and drive and keep poverty on the run. The last one, which I think is quite very important, is that when you have that right attitude, you have the skill. The last one, which I know you guys already know, is never to do something to benefit you alone, but to do something to benefit others. And that's selflessness, that's kindness. And that's what you guys are doing here. A mother in a village, either in Kumasi or in Kosombo or anywhere, who is producing cassava and losing it because she cannot be able to dry it, or even when she dries it, the quality is compromised, she's not going to have an asset solution. So you guys are providing solutions, climate change solutions, and also showing that you can turn challenges into investment opportunities. So this is quite really excellent, and I think that from what you guys are telling me here today, innovative volunteerism is no longer a word. It's action. It's climate action. So this is really excellent. So those are them. Before we run off, you through innovative volunteerism develop this climate action enterprise. You have an amazing team here, which I think you guys are going to be transformational, not just for Ghana but for Africa and the world. What do you have to say about your team? And also about Simon, who is a product of innovative volunteerism that had to come from Nigeria to come and train you guys here. What do you have to say very briefly, so that at least someone can understand? And then how do you see you guys moving forward? You produce the briquettes, you produce the solar dryers. What is the ultimate end product?
Okay.
And how do you intend to sustain this with your team?
Okay.
So many questions, but brief answers. I want.
So first of all, I'd like to, in your presence, say a very big thank you to my team, because
Please clap for yourself.
this has been made a reality not because of me, but because of them, their effort, their availability, their skill, their contribution, and
Right.
also of course your guidance and mentorship. So in the long run, we also want to say a big thank you to Simeon Akikayo, our colleague, innovative volunteer, who had to travel from Nigeria all the way to come and then train us. And I'm sure our team would testify that he was of very great help. They're also doing a great job in Nigeria solving climate issues.
Right.
For us here as Evapreneur Solutions Ghana, the ultimate is to be in to have a line or an agro chain.
Right.
So at
Agro
the end,
value chain.
agro value
Entire-
chain.
yes.
So not from only
Production.
production. So from production, we look at how we are going to store the food,
Yes.
and then we are looking at how we are going to add
process,
value,
yes.
and then process it. And at the end of the day,
Get to the
so
market.
we are going to provide quality product into the market. So for us, for a product which is our main target is cassava, because
Right.
cassava is like the gold of Africa.
Right.
So
I call it an insurance crop.
Yes,
Grows
yes.
during dry season,
And-
grows
and-
during rainy
and-
season. yeah?
exactly. So we take the cassava, for instance, from the process where we grow it till it's harvested, till it's dried in the solar dryer. So
Right.
in the value addition, solar dryer adds value by drying it without contaminating it.
Right, and reducing it to the required moisture content, right.
Exactly. Then from there we move to milling it into a new product,
Right.
which is the cassava flour. So ultimately, at the end of the chain, we are looking at coming out with a product.
Eba
that-
food.
So that is going to be obviously Eba food. So we have
Excellent.
Evapreneur Solutions providing Eba food. So cassava flour, neatly packaged, which of course we have already gone into the market to do little research.
Excellent.
And then gotten the perspective of people and then the product they look. And the cassava flour, interestingly enough, can be used for over 200 delicacies. So
Right.
you can make cassava bread, you can make cassava
Cassava
biscuit,
cakes,
cassava cake,
even cassava
and
beer.
even mix it cassava beer, and even
Yeah.
mix it with other wheat,
Yes.
sorghum. So it's not a standalone solution. It's a solution that falls in line with a lot, and so it's and in the process, when we are expanding or whilst we are expanding, we are bringing on more use, creating more opportunities for
And,
people,
driving
obviously,
climate action.
and then driving climate action ultimately.
Yeah.
So
That's
from-
excellent. I
from
think
us here-
from where you mentioned the cassava flour, when someone buys it, he buys briquettes to go cook.
Yes,
So
exactly.
even with the final product, you still have a solution to ensure that at least they turn it to the form that can actually make the stomach more happier.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Excellent. So in ending, what do you have to tell the young people out there, and how did you create a Evapreneur Solutions, and how does this continue to drive and engage young people in this field of innovation?
So, like I said earlier,
Briefly,
I mean, take every opportunity to be guided and mentored. So the key thing here
Your
is
team.
be open. And one thing I've learned from my team is being able to take